We'll just do it again. Now I know what we're doing. Did it once. We're doing the fucking intro for the guts. For the guts.
I'm gonna try to, The ball starts rolling. From fragments of battle dragons, and I'm stabbing the sound takes. Glances I've been grabbing at the controlled handshakes. Break beats through normal layers and announce inside his mind. You can never duplicate the league or mess is one of a kind. My mind doesn't rhyme, but the gray hairs don't care. See my flare lights up and the fake MCs put their hands in the air. My digital swamp with 1,000 swamps and finally nights. Creating a mood, romantic interlude under the northern lights. Sights and sounds are overlooked in the simple stories. Everyone who bothers me all fit in the same category. Smoldering flames, where'd you get that name? That easy to name. Let me explain. Try winning independently when you're underneath, under beats. By the message of the meeting, I'm receiving data. After 6 seconds, you'll fall flat on your face. And I'm fatter than the bass. Why can't it all just go away?
It's dark days, false speech spreading like marmalade. Player is trying to be sly left behind the carpet page. Smoldering hot like underneath the rubble of an awesome blaze. Who gonna praise for cooking the shit to feed the starved and crazed? Barely damn from the trickle down of a poorly bargained wage. Who's ill enough to sharpen a blade and march in a parade? Eternal battle, the right side and the left side parting ways. Hard to say, tough decision, Malcolm goes, Mars stays. Otherwise, ask your ambassador what he's acting for. One cannot set pieces of gold when he's on the path to war. Give me some time, I'll explain to you what everything happens for. A penetrating analysis established at the core. Cause for every 1,000 cutting branches, there's one like me hacking at the roof, while everyone else is short like berries and passion fruit. So wipe the cobwebs from your ear duct. The antidote could be near but destroying the last rainforest clear cut. Life's ironies, clenching like lines see below the surface. Find a peace line beneath.
Let me light the crew a joint before I exclamate the point. As we proceed creative, it's the natives we anoint. Double back and be that alley cat that sold me drugs. And Cadillacs with boom and album tracks and shoulder shrugs. And villages with strangers, we did shows for BTS. I'm cool to rep for family, you seldom see me stressed. We respect the hustle when the flow can breed success. As we relieve the chest, we also choose to cash the checks. A master flex with plasma flex, let the freedom find your flow. If you diversified your biz, you wouldn't have to be a hoe. Being pimped by the game when the Morky got your name. And squeezing on your dame, but she's got another flame. Burning beds with midnight oil, with the toil in his fame. Perfect the pain, to resurrect, progress the next and spark the vein.
25, that's a quarter gone by. If I live to be 100, that would be a surprise. Looking back at what's past, yes, it's been a nice time, but there's so much more to push for. Now what's to come? I'm not sure until it does. I just don't want to regret what was, or rather what wasn't. Let me soak in this moment before it's all over, and enjoy it while it's here. It's so near, don't rush it. The album's not a musket, you get multiple shots. Mastered on a budget of gas, ink, and leaves. Where I'm living is rustic, it's a wilderness shanty, a retreat to spin the wheel like an old man in the sea. The experience alone will define the plans. Not every man could live off the land, a joust to propel, dressed in armor and lance. How could you tell if you don't give it a chance? There's always something to do, and the world won't stop without you. But you can make your presence felt, and pretty soon it will swell, making light from the unknown surrounds you. Yes, there's always something to do, and the world won't stop without you. But you can make your presence felt, and pretty soon it will swell, making light from the unknown surrounds. Check it out. Intimidation will hold you back if you let it, and people's reasons for their actions are deceptive. We are our worst critics, my work is never done. As soon as the record's finished, we start the next one. It's fun and games, but it's serious too. Our life isn't chained and we were made to produce. This is certified organic, see them jamming in the streets. To another torn leaf from the memoir sheets. I tip my hat to the troubadours that roll with the punches, and you cats who used to diss, somehow your stamina is stunted. I've got places to go, people to see, pages to flow like a symphony with complex simplicity and authenticity. I won't be held down or drown in captivity. It's time to get busy and make the best of what you got while the globe keeps on. A little something I learned from my brother, so peace, y'all. There's always something to do, and the world won't stop without you. But you can make your presence felt, and pretty soon it will swell, making light from the unknown surrounds you. Yo, there's always something to do, and the world won't stop without you. But you can make your presence felt, and pretty soon it will swell, making light from the unknown surrounds you.
In my classroom, chillin', ridiculous high, with my book open, focus, while the dope bitches cry over the suckers. My teacher's on vacation, the sub is trying to hit persona, but I've fallen in love with this buzz already, man. Glued to my seat, the girl who picks up the attendance sheet's a beautiful freak. I'm like, hey, what up, girl? I overheard you tell your friend that I'm a skinny, ugly, conceited nerd. I'm Z-Dazza, and you got nerve to say, keep your handshakes, your booty cheeks are 2 pancakes, as you walk away with titties full of hot mayonnaise. Last year you were mosquito bites, now they handmade. passe to the others. I sucked on her maxi pad, spit in her face and watched it drip from her eyelash. No ass, you could take a seat up on my notepad and ride, cause the cut knocks. Let it shape your buttocks. Fuck jocks, they can drop and give me 50. And work on a rhythm cause they don't have any. Damn sissies giving me flack when they rap, but they be off beat, I'll be on beat like fur on they back. Sports apparel and Neil Soul doesn't confirm shit. You wanna indulge, twist your hair or permit. Could have ass oozing out your back pockets. Either got it or don't got it, you ain't gotta be chocolate. There's no ass. No, there's no ass. Put some pizzazz in it, put your ass in it, put your culture behind it and keep it passionate. Put some pizzazz in it, put your ass in it, put your culture behind it and keep it passionate.
You need bottom in your bump to bump, you lack character. Your spit sized in a 6-bridge area. Cream hearted and filled and crushed skin should hook you up like bait with a pretty little stuck grin. Fuck friends, you need a reason to live. Besides expression, you're just fessing with a Wesson cock. My cocked weapon stays expanded at ass, so tits flash. Fuck it, you flatter than a backstage pass. Stop burning me. You wanna be somebody, stop murder me. Official patient of the super soul surgery with more cuts in the cuts in my core. Liquor leaking out my abdomen can store enough flow to cut earth from Sonoma Cliffs to Shanghai. I'm 80 ounces, 8% beer, still remain fly. Holding on to tall blades, bumps on my eye. You act dirty cause they pigs, man, they pigs from the same stock. I'm deeper dolo than the space that space expands in. You're Swayze, I'm real Brazilian dirty dancing. Dime ounce, 91% alcohol, 9% nanoxynol, 9 on you Barbie dolls. All rice, no beans, all dice, no dreams. It seems your locomotive steams lack energy. Fuck Hennessy, I'm this water 2 years. That salted water that you throwin's just big tears. No pass, no class, no hash, no smash, no fast, no path, no past. I'm no rhyming, no ass for your nerd buckets and mash. Yell at Z, new criminals, new century.
No ass. No, there's no ass. Put some pizzazz in it, put your ass in it, put your culture behind it and keep it passionate. Put some pizzazz in it, put your ass in it, put your culture behind it and keep it passionate.
Going down. Going down. It's going down. It's out of control. Sky's falling. Look out below. It's going down. It's out of control. The sky's falling, so look out below. It's going down. It's out of control. The sky's falling, so look out below.
Cards, 4 suits, 4 jacks to deck. My format corrects assorted raps to check. Sucker sleeping on a dead piece, probably got his head creased. Backpack your best piece, transports the next beef. Jumping nomenclature, jobs are not this nigga's nature. Jams are nasty when a nigga hates you. I just been inking paper, Jezebel's is playing vapors. Quarter black is major flavor, nigga ain't a nigga saver. I'm just an innovator, rhyme born stimulator. God couldn't generate a bore, I'ma illustrate. I've been getting great since Alexander had his wake. Gatsby made his make, Caesar's ghost gassed at Jake or Houdini passed the fake. I sleep in knee deep and eat feet off Crocodile Creek. Defeat MCs and don't speak. Last snatch it back like an Indian giver. Me and my microphone, horse and trigger. 1 desperado just died of whack rapping. And 2, you your crew got me hysterically laughing. 3, I MC like a telephone tapping. Everybody with a tape knew what the fuck happened. Rapping, 1998 subtraction. When bitches couldn't flow into a sanitary napkin. All your mafia brothers are known Fredos. Your crew once lived, now they rock halos.
It's going down, it's out of control. The sky is falling, so look out below. It's going down, it's out of control. The sky is falling, so look out below. It's written on a sun ray that someday we'll make it. Falling from the sky, I rely on the pavement. It keeps me grounded and connected to the amps. The power surges through the hours over July chance. Get on board.
Let's ride.
This is the time when we have to decide. Is it ride or die? Is it take it in stride? Is it living a lie? Or are we starry-eyed? I tried to pull your head out, but the clouds, they stay thick. We're all in this together, let's just flow over these rifts. It's mythical, fictional, the life that's portrayed in a crib with 5 strangers and you all wanna get laid. Hey, so be it, every day I wanna feed it. The hunger surge within, making a fortune with my friends. So it all ends now, don't stop until we major. Focus on the prize, we don't mind the ill behavior. The pitfalls, the story hall, cholesterol, alcohol, you know it alls, don't know it all. Put up a stone wall and jump.
It's going down, it's out of control. The sky's falling, so look out below. It's going down, it's out of control. The sky's falling, so look out below. It's going down, it's out of control. The sky's falling, so look out below. Shit out and buzz gets out. You must dismiss out. Kids love the sound. They love to get loud precisely because it isn't allowed. A boisterous, wondrous number of us loitering. Some of us sporting the team logo, embroidering and practice. One of the more dramatic passages highlighted in the table of contents with an asterisk is bright to your eyesight. Running this prize fight's a small thing. Get the motherfucking size right. Don't tell me shit when your dome is foggier. I suppose you could conjure up a plan that's sloppier. You need a detox, get the herb, liquor, and the pill goodbye. Or I'm afraid the realness of this will kill your high. The realness of this will kill your high. Kill. Game's over, suggestion your rash should remain sober. Catch you vulnerable and crash your hangover with very loud and carefully penciled disturbances. Blaring out, bearing your mental services. Being carried out for experimental purposes. Tearing down the bare business, insensible worthlessness. Very proud cause I kick intellectual verses, bitch. And lay your sound like the instrumental version is. You're scary now, they're all tense and full of nervousness. I'm barely aroused with a level of certainness, and that makes the tracks I got invincible to any idiot who's never abstract thought is minuscule. So chill on the substances, you're all annoyed and bugged. Avoid the drugs before you fuck around and destroy the rug. You need a detox, get the herb, liquor, and the pill goodbye. Or I'm afraid the realness of this will kill your high. Kill. Mid-flight in this light speed travel to the function, manufacturing the clear creation out of nothing. Anything you can make, I can make fresher. Create better, drop fast and still stay clever. Straight A semester, deliver great lectures. Oration more amazing than your poor brain can measure. No more faking, do the more pain the better. I perform way better in the storm and rain weather. Make a sacrifice or two in life, do. The benefits you gain just might surprise you. You need a detox, get the herb, liquor, and the pill goodbye. Or I'm afraid the realness of this will kill your high. Kill.
Watch out, where you running from, is it you? Watch out, what you running from, is it you? Watch out, where you running from, what did you do? Watch out, why you running, man, what did you do? I'm stopping for the foot traffic, all that passes long. I'm a man who's badly drawn, tentatively I carry on. It's a long, strange trip, Argonaut's the perfect applicant. Putting things together, you and whoever will get dyslexic. I'm a fish out of water, so I head straight to the bar. North Star, it's so hard to say goodbye, so I dive right into the grave. MC's who I laid to rest. Let me check my schedule, see if I can meddle with some metal. You're sitting on chrome. You're so resentful, you ran all the way home. Got on the phone, called your crew and told them I was holding the mic. You have every fucking right to quit, now every lip yaps about the knot. I'm still waiting for my own album to drop. Second chances are price high, let's draw the divide line. Your weak mind can't comprehend, comprendo. You see how that inch grows to the mile, dialed in and we crept in the loop. It's me and Brandon with mushrooms and orange juice. Feel the boost of energy, these sub-level MCs that fight for the channel changer. Take a flight with a navigator, you don't own enough hangers to mash here with these bangers. Watch out, who you running from? Is it you? Is it you? Watch out, what you running from? Is it you? Watch out, where you running from? What did you do? Watch out, why you running now? What did you do?
Double time, line to the bundle, jungleless tones in the mic zone. Keeping it hot to the program. My worm shed skin to begin my class. No pass, I'm an ace and I face life in the fast lane. No campaign for the insane. I've never been playing game structure. I'm a conductor, seeking action. If a rapper has a comic complex, take flight with a vocab index. I'll flex flows quickly by the week. Gonna take a clown to camp. I'm finally am to the point, lining up a universal power. Coward thump with a lyrical gun, but it's set on stun phase. Waiting for the night and the moon grins, spins at the sharks be marked to wave. I pray peace, but that's the least I could do. Putting it a hand for the band is like working on the mountain top of the fountaintop, and the pot melts by the belt of the beat. And I compete with the athletes, and it's rack meet. Meet me next to the willows, conquering nightmares, wandering windows, spinning the web of silk. A house built by the spider, compiling entertainment to reach all the wires.
Watch out, who you running from? Is it you? Is it you? Watch out, what you running from? Is it you? Watch out, where you running from? What did you do? Watch out, why you running now? What did you do? Watch out, watch out,
of the philosopher.
Last lesson.
2001, check it out. Yo, these poets be battling sophistry locally and globally, the way it's supposed to be. And hopefully the masses will one day heed the wake up call and take up the call to stand and break up all this monopoly and merger and power concentration, controlling discourse, sway the force of language, the main source of anguish, playing the sport for ages. Rider shouts commands, making the horse obey it. The looser the grind stays, the coarser the grain is. Using your mind to face this war is dangerous. Shit's gonna get you lost more than spaces. The minute you memorize life, the order changes, and problems just multiply exponentially. Cold days seeing a rise in density, but eventually we're taking it back to the essence. Past facts and questions, it's the last lesson. Past facts and questions, it's the last lesson.
I'll save my strength for the big showdown when bullets blow round and all spheres are crashing to the earth. It's not a turf thing, a classical struggles of warm scientists. Synchronized swallows of blood, we're all Zionists, zipping through the world war, buckled to a fool's lord, screaming at the top of our lungs, the bottom's flooded with fluid. We beat a beat broadcast and tease flash on a mission from the crew to break through the contrast. Carbon to carbon, forest to the wasteland, spill tox to touch the caseland and choke souls. Glide babies sprouting extra appendages, words with individual births get death sentences. Day 1, you're one closer to day 7. Big bang, now you're waiting for the bread to leaven. The last lesson. Big bang, now you're waiting for the bread to leaven. The last lesson.
It's a hard life.
The last lesson.
The last lesson.
It's a hard life.
The last lesson.
The last lesson.
It's a hard life.
The last lesson.
It's the last lesson.
It's a hard life.
Check it out, yo, things just happen. So magical life is a gift or curse, we rationalize it. Shit, which is worse, is it the practical mind that categorizes life with the actual facts behind it? How much of it's true? How much is probability? How many folks subscribe to a theory of God willingly? All we got is us on this small rock. If all is not just, who we letting call the shots? If nothing meaningful exists outside of discourse, a tree can't fall alone in the forest, cause no one would be there to witness it. And that's absurd. Humans aren't that special, that's ridiculous. Cause one day we're taking it back to the essence. Past facts and questions, it's the last lesson.
Symbolic math and matrix relationships. Till the sun shines on space and ships, we placate the clicks with fluid friction. Fact within the fiction. Between the hand and mouth is inefficient interdiction. Systems are constructs, we burn for the insurance cash. Compensated time until the atoms of the earth collapse. The universe is man-made, another speculative plot. Afterlife is just a decorative thought. There's no exit from the script but through decomposition. When your muscle matter melts into a reclined position. Last lessons.
It's a hard life.
The last lesson.
It's a hard life. It's a hard life. It's a hard life. I'm into.
Yo, Josh, track in the compound. She's not my girl. The first one. It's the constant. Reminders. We're living in foundation. The eyes look back to me, they want an explanation. How do you do this to yourself? Why do you keep chasing? You should be in school, but that didn't pan out. And the class is way too massive, man, I want my single out. My heart was in the bass lines, quoting rappers in my sleep. Home alone with the samples from these records I would sneak. I used to sing, so I always had a mic. With the help from a little Cisco, I would sit down and I'd write. RP, the town that I'm from. It was never released, but it was all about the fun. And I come so far, from homework to home turf. Life's dirt under nails with a smirk. I would try and fail and sail away. My radio will play tracks from K-Poo, raps dubbed in dual decks. See how the words connect? I had you all in check, and it was the music, it was no east and west. And I confess my sin, even Isaac got some spins in my disc, man. And I was a fan first, now I'm submerged up in the verse. Think about the hurt and the struggle before you bubble, and make sure you really want all the trouble of constant. The reminders, we're living in the foundation. We're all living in it. We're all here. Making it happen. Let me tell you how it really is. Yo, in 91, that's when I wrote my first rap. In 92, that's when I laid my first track. In 93, that's when I made my first tape. In 94, started hustling up in this bay. And I went from store to store, peddling pride for consignment. That covers black and white. It was time for some enlightenment. It was exciting when the Mystic made some moves, and they laid the groundwork for so many crews. Now it's up for you to choose where you spend that cash. On the art, from the heart, on the club, or in some cash. And I passed the pop culture for that hip-hop culture. But nowadays, what's the difference? I'ma keep giving my time and try to expand. Without my 9 to 5, I might be living in a van with my CDs, my keyboard on the road, spinning the forks so I can separate the high from the low. 95, I got flows. 96, I got to know the people who would equal 6. How the minutes tick too perfect. Cause since then, we've all been on track, and you can find us under D in those hip-hop racks for those constant reminders of how we living in this foundation. Bring it again. Constant reminders all about how we're living in this foundation. We bring it back now. The Illustrator. Transform these thoughts. Words, images, transform from those words. Words back to images. The blank page is the canvas. The brain waves chances enhanced with the brush inside my hand's grip. Yo, some people find abstract doctrine difficult. Instead, they in fact respond to visuals. And that's where I come in, trying to build major signs in it. The illustrator's life begins. The illustrator's life begins. Yo, coming out the woodworks, it could work. The good earth bears fruit, sound waves, raps, and snare loops.
social scientific approach compares groups. The openness brings you down to earth like parachutes. Relativity spelled simplistically. Troops of both man fell innocent, trapped in a shell of infancy. Ignorance that never gets old. The story gets told as tragedy. He fails to reach his threshold. A chilling effect, trying best not to catch a cold. Short, nasty shelf life spent collecting mold. Fraternal webs cast a network and steadfast. At least he'll be sure he won't come a dead last. And that's the soul recourse. Behold, as we each pour our hearts and souls into the goals we reach for. These space helmets leave no room for the pig-headed. The truly benevolent aren't looking to get credit. My mouth moved, but the organ inside my chest said it. The clearest picture shown is indeed the best message. Well-developed lessons apply with skilled labor. Filling the paper, it's the illustrator. It's the illustrator. I know I'm Holmes, and practice open zone defense, stacking broken bones. Passionate tones when I'm flowing, massive explosion. I have to go and show 'em the rapid shit, that's just a token. I pass what is spoken, past what is written. Perhaps it's a vision, transmutated in a huge way for truth's sake. Definitely a different point of view to take. We didn't make this system hate-ridden, smacking with racism, facts stay hidden. Maximum state prisons, packing inmates with them. Nevertheless, we have to stay living and have faith within, just keeping afloat. Balancing the body and mind and pleasing both, and finding an outlet of self-expression. Cause if first priority's the answer, mental health's the question. Well-developed lessons apply with skilled labor. Filling the paper, it's the illustrator. Filling the paper, it's the illustrator.
For DJ ID,
know me.
Underground
Let me
Sound
get a tape,
Waves,
man. Come on.
Sunset Leagues,
You know me. Yeah.
Sunset Leagues,
Sunset League shit,
mixtape shit.
ID. Hey yo, underground sound waves, the mixtape you're bound to play. Excellent sound display. Sunset Leagues coming from around the way in your town today. Searching for the truth you found, a profound array of amazing plays and flavor your taste buds craving. Subjects we shine on, shrivel up like a raisin. All the newest hip hop screwers, taking a minute out of time to stop and do this. Press and record, blessing this ID mixtape. Other fools try to drop shit, but they can't even piss straight. Just shut up and turn it up, roll it up and burn it up. Trying to buy us out, yo, you couldn't earn enough. You couldn't fit within this complex framework. Trying to comprehend just makes your brain hurt.
Hold on, let me check it. I picked up this tape and I put it in my box. I thought it was fresh and so I burnt a CD. I made a point to find out who was rocking on this text. Oh, it was that little punk ass ID. Now he's the DJ that gets that brand new shit. The demo tapes and dats and albums puts him in the mix. With a G team, he rapes trade magazines, makes a dream a reality for all these up and coming MCs. But fuck him, cause I wanna do that shit. Spin at the hottest spots and make the mixtapes and tally up the spins. Get cool industry friends, get paid for hip hop and for making the needle drop.
Criminal networks of flex shirts and experts. The earth spinning damn sure to make your neck work. Project effect works, we illuminate like photo flash. The high natural attack skins, I caught a rash. I'ma use my own pad and write myself autographs. The quarter black passes, touchdown at last. Free for felonious sunsets and suspects. All my royal subjects are loyal to the subtext. I do confess to this mix of toxicology, even this dichotomy of ownership and property. The sound waves are underground shaking surfaces. Perpetrated nervous kids work well purposeless, but I prefer the bliss, perfect beats and reefer blunts. Mixtapes, police states, when beef chase, you beat them once. Cause times are changing, the identification of Sunset Leagues to breathe the inspiration.
Rotation around the sphere, about to hear it somewhere. Carried over the airwaves, plays the voice. My man, mix the noise. We hit this joint for adventure. Expansions to the lands we've never been to. Physically, but rhythms beat inventive and get us out there. I to the D, the sound player around where you're at. If what you want is dope and soak up the rays, emitted from what is spoken. You're token to hip hop music and groove shit. The moment that this drops, cops are cruising. New shit by the SL. Well Rhymes present a collective of jams, breathing when Ian begins. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Fuck out. Fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Summertime swindles more souls on lost promises. I lost the hour in a clouded incompetence. The common twin stones that came burning through the sky. The snakes grew arms and wings to act fly. Me and the thieves came swinging for cheese through the trees and used the new fifth digit to scribble codes and fatigues. Incarnations of species, surviving on ABCs. Sequences of tone repeated on MP3s. The room with no exit, where brains are born. Shades are drawn, a water-carved cave where legs were formed. Bones involved and thumbs wrapped around sticks. We used to run from the lions, now it's bricks and dicks.
But this is it. Connect with the people who feel it. But the people in the back are way too cool to hear this. Change up with a stiff drink and the overweight eyes. Herd up the sheep, I cheap you out of your winning prize. My motor mouth spouts out the Argonaut opinion. 3 down and 3 to go, you're listening to a vision. These redemption songs are on long play records. Right or wrong, I write it down, no one can do it better. Find the cheddar while the weather rules your life. These cold December mornings and these hot August nights. Rocking cordless mics so I can windmill and spit. Presenting Pacific Heights, go ahead and spout your shit. Makeshift loops, guzzle 100 proof. Delinquent on the dues we paid, today's your day.
You're just under a ball of troglodytes who fought for light. And one rise that hits you, now your half is bright. You're afraid you'll be made and exposed for fake flows. So you hang with estranged hoes that hide when the sun glows. You probably wrote your first rhyme with old gangsters in your Discman. Uncertain of your own lifestyle, you went in big man. You need the Heimlich to unclog his dick from your verse. The hardest member of your crew will be a chick with a purse. I got more heart than I can fit in a vest. That's why I don't tote gat to make physical threats. You got a subconscious fetish for manhood in your asshole. All your dumb friends hit the penitentiary plateau. And I ain't saying don't bang or crank slang. I'm just saying don't hate on a veteran doing his thing. You ain't burning brain selling your life right in the rhyme. You resigned at age 9 to have a margarine spine. You're afraid of only a flim flam, a liar. You commit crimes for fame, I commit mine for fire. Heating up, bubbled the top to catch Prometheus. The gods couldn't capture my words in encyclopedias. Too much soul, too much roll on all beats. D6 bust the ceilings and walls on all streets.
Yeah. Them dirty ass roads. Open the door, pull aside the gate. Can't remember what it feels like to lie in bed awake. Sided with the dusty, enough to touch lucky. Walking the party scruffy, holding the blade. Laid out priorities, what was I to do? The ball or the sword? Early on I had to choose. So moved to the beat of the syncopated drums. Schooled in the classics, brand new beyond. In came the golden eras. Sirwin Vegas became a marriage. Only time would take us to a promised land. I'm seeing Sixers hands. Fuck a live band. Put this mic in my hand and let me rip it. Expose you to a sound. The stage might wobble, but it won't fall down. There it is.
I have now made you a believer. I have now made you a believer. I have now made you a believer. I have now made you a believer.